This feature has been awarded an S for suggestive by the Rapier Multimedia Network, as some moments may be unsuitable for the very young audiences to watch by themselves. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Blockbusters. Well, what have we been up to since we saw you last? Last week, we introduced our two brand new contestants to this series of Blockbusters, both of whom came in with a bang and played like we had never seen before, filling up more than 2/3 of the game board. What's more, that nasty letter X wanted its revenge from Series 2 by grabbing hold of the cash bonus question. But we've shown that X the door once and for all now, or let's hope so. And now our two contestants are back with us for another round, so please welcome back Shadow the Hedgehog and Spyro the Dragon. Welcome back to the both of you, and good luck to you both. Shadow, if you remember from last week, fought his best to take his first game. If he wins this game, he will go through to the first gold run for a chance at £5,000 to add to his £750 cash bonus from the last show. But before he can do that, however, he must go through our next board, which has prepared itself for us and chosen the letter G. So I'm not going to waffle on all night. I'm going to say, let's play Blockbusters. Fingers on buzzers, here comes the first question. What G is to feel happy and cheerful? That's Spyro the Dragon.
Haley.
That is the correct answer. And the first white panel goes on the board for Spyro the Dragon in this second game of our new series. Where would you like to go next?
Can I have a V, please?
You can indeed. What V is an action or attempt that is not made successfully? Spyro again.
Vivid.
No, it isn't Vivid. You're frozen out, I'm afraid, Spyro. Shadow, this one is for you if you can answer. What V is an action or attempt that is not made successfully?
Vile.
That's also wrong. The answer is a vain attempt. That's the answer we wanted, was vain. Let's have another one. What V is a feeling of excessive pride about your looks or abilities? That's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Vanity.
You're right. It's one white panel and one blue panel now. Remember, if Shadow the Hedgehog wins this game, he can go through to the first gold run for a chance at £5,000. What's next, please, Shadow?
Can I have a Z, please?
A Z? What Z is a long, narrow fastener with two lines of... You've anticipated, Spyro.
Zipper.
Zip or zipper? Yes, I'll accept that. First Spyro, then Shadow, and now Spyro again. This could be the real game we're seeing right here this evening. Spyro, what'll be next, please?
Can I have an E, please?
Yes, you can. What E is attractive and graceful, or very stylish? Yes, Shadow.
Elegant.
And Shadow strikes again. He levels the game with his second blue panel. That said, neither player is going to let this game be won easily. So Shadow, what'll it be?
It'll be a W, please, kid.
And that'll be the W. What W is manufactured goods of a certain kind? That shadow again
Where?
is correct. It's 3-2 in Shadow's favour. Spyro has been isolated for a while, but we'll see if he can pull back and steal the game. Where would you like to go next, Shadow?
Can I have a J, please?
A J, so you shall have. What J are casual denim trousers? Shadow again.
Jeans.
Right. And the blue tiles are flashing at me once again this series. It's up to Shadow to take one more tile and go through to the first gold run if he can. What'll it be, Shadow?
I'd like an H, please, kid.
An H, okay. What H means to listen? Nobody seemed to know that one either. It was hark. That's the answer we wanted, was hark. Let's have another one. What H is a state of peaceful agreement? You've anticipated, Spyro.
Harmony.
That is the correct answer. Another white panel for Spyro the Dragon, taking the chance to win the game away from Shadow the Hedgehog. But the game's not over yet, so Spyro, what's next please?
I'd like the U at the top, please.
It's a U. What U is how someone feels when they are not treated right. Yes, Spyro.
Unfairly.
Exactly right. Well, it was close enough. Unfair was the answer on the card, but I've accepted unfairly, as it means exactly the same thing. Spyro has definitely pulled something back now, so it will be interesting if he can steal the game under Shadow's nose. What is your next move, please?
Can I have an L, please?
Ah ha ha ha, another cash bonus is up for grabs. There's £750 available for the correct answer to this question. What L is to be careless and not keep up the usual standards? It's called lax. We've lost a cash bonus in this game, but we must carry on. Let's have another L. What L is a quality that is hidden at the moment, but may emerge in the future? Shadow for the win.
Latent.
That's right, and that's Blockbusters. Well, that was a very exciting game and a half. Shadow the Hedgehog has now taken his second win that he needs to go through to the gold run. Bad luck, Spyro the Dragon, you've played an excellent game with us. But don't go anywhere yet, as for the first time this series, we are about to ask Shadow the Hedgehog to put yourself on the hotspot, please. So here you are, Shadow the Hedgehog, on the hotspot, ready to face your first gold run. There's £5,000 available if you can make your way across this first board. So, let's see what kind of board the gold run has for you tonight. And this is the board that you're going to be facing tonight, Shadow. Gold to gold in 60 seconds or less to win the cash prize. Tell us where you would like to start on the left, and we will start the clock for you.
VH.
Video game of a young boy seeking a giant egg.
Billy Hatcher.
Correct.
WAG.
A stop-motion animation franchise created by Nick Park.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yes.
SS.
Get busy with the fizzy.
SAR.
A British martial arts sportsman.
STLK.
A Walt Disney story that tells of Pride Rock.
The Lion Cub.
Not Cub.
The Lion King.
Right.
ATDT.
Silence! I kill you.
Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Correct.
CUC.
In the Mormon beliefs, believe in and follow the Lord.
Come unto Christ.
Right.
DB.
A family film animator famous for An American Tail and All Dogs. Oh, what hard luck, Shadow. You were just one away from taking the gold run. But you were outwitted by the ticking seconds of the clock. Never mind, I'll go through the answers you missed out on right now. From top to bottom, we had SS, one of my favourite things in fact, get busy with the fizzy, quite simply, SodaStream. Then we had AR, a British martial arts sportsman, Alex Reed. And finally, we ran out of time on DB, the clock beat us before I could finish the question. A family film animator famous for An American Tail and All Dogs Go to Heaven, Don Bluth. Spyro, you've played the most fantastic game we've ever seen in the show's run so far. But I'm afraid you have been beaten by your opponent, Shadow the Hedgehog, and you must now leave us. And on that note, I think that will just about do it for this edition of Blockbusters. We hope you have enjoyed watching as much as we've enjoyed showing it to you. We leave it here with one match for Shadow the Hedgehog and a space for his next opponent, who we will introduce next week. I'm Kid Ruler, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week everybody. Good night.